Cell phones, smartphones, are your kids too young? Are you too young to have a smartphone? I'm of the mindset that as long as you're old enough to read and write, then you should have access to at least certain parts of communications infrastructure, whether that's a smartphone or just a cell phone in general, to be able to communicate. If you can talk, you can communicate. I don't know if I necessarily unleash the full power of the internet to every child by way of a smartphone, or really, as I've called them before, computers. And there have been, a few studies that have been done saying just how prevalent cell phones and smartphones are, specifically with teens and adults. I'm not talking about youngins, like 10-year-olds, and there may be 10-year-olds in the audience, that's fine, but I'm talking more, you're getting about the time that you're ready to drive, you're getting more mature, you're starting to break out on your face, your voice sounds really weird, as opposed to, I never grew out of that part of it. But apparently 71% of teens have a phone like this. And I'd imagine that many of the teens in our audience have smartphones and cell phones. But are you really ready for that kind of power? We've talked about cyberbullying, and you can't turn it off. You can, but you can't turn off the deluge of pressure that may come in through this device in communicating with friends. I mean, when I was growing up, you went to school, you went home, you were done. You didn't have a device that you could turn on or off. Being constantly connected can take its toll. And as Matt Jones Tech notes here on YouTube, some kids aren't mature for it. It's true. A lot of you are. Some of you are certainly not. And I don't think that has much to do with age so much as just maturity level, because certainly I've met people probably twice your age who are less mature than you are. Wow, 13, an iPhone 3GS. I'd say it's a pretty good age, 13, 14. My parents get worried when I talk to people like 20 to 24 and I'm 14. Oh, man. Hopefully they're okay with you watching this broadcast. What do you guys think? When is too young for a smartphone or a cell phone? We have written an article for you. Take a look at it in the description for this video. And while I pull it up here, I'm going to go ahead and +1 tweet and like it. I hope you will as well. And really, give us feedback. I want to know more about the audience. What do you think about this topic? When is too young? If there is, in your mind, a too young to have a smartphone, let us know.